Alright, everything should be set up and ready to go. So here we go. I got everything set. Holla holla! Trying to make sure I had everything up and ready to go before it started. Unlike DSP, will be in the middle of the stream. Alright guys, I should have done this before the stream, but you know, fuck you guys. I love it. I was up 5 hours before he even woke up. Already got 3 hours of live streaming in. Timo, living dead girl.
Come on. That was cool beat.
Thugs on the floor. You got thugs on the floor. In this case, you got scammers on the floor. Scammers on the floor.
Elevator music sounds great. I love to listen in the ride up the building. Check. You're going to kill him by shooting him in the balls. You always aim for the pee head in the ball. You unload the shotgun blast. He won't not last when he has it in the ball.
God, this music is so god awful. And he loves it. Whistle while you work, but you don't work, DSP. You never have.
016861654. 016861654. I said 016861654. Oh.
Timo?
046861654.
May I help you?
Yeah, it's been, what, over a decade since he last had a job?
Milk.
Yeah, it's been over a decade. He's got 48 people watching. No, now he's up to 49. Let's see what his chat's like. Participants. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5 participants. One of them is him. One of them is Nightbot.
Yo, may I help you?
Yes.
Oh, he's already gone to the bathroom. Look at his chat. He's already gone to the bathroom. So in an hour and a half from now when he just goes and takes a bathroom break, like, but you just went. You just went, DSP. Why do you have to go again? God, man. Ooh, what time? Buddy wants me to come over tonight. It's like, alright, well, what time, dude? Holla holla for the sub! Vicious the Otaku! Welcome to the Good Times member. Check out the new emotes you can use. Maybe we want text.
Shepherd on the floor, it was Shepherd on the floor. Shoot him in the face cause he's on the fucking floor. Shepherd on the floor, it was Shepherd on the floor. Shoot him in the face cause he's on the fucking floor. Shepherd on the floor, it was Shepherd on the floor. Shoot him in the face cause he's on the fucking floor.
I don't know where to put it.
Shepherd on the floor, it was Shepherd on the floor. Shoot him in the face cause his toes on the floor.
Guess that works.
Shoot him in the face cause his toes on the floor. Alright, here we go. We got thugs on the floor.
Shoot him in the face. This is on the
floor. Shepherd on the floor, it was Shepherd on the floor. Shoot him in the face cause he's on the fucking floor. Thugs on the floor,
Yeah, he does the little, what do you call it, little pods, doesn't he? That's why he spent $500 on a coffee maker to do the little pods. Well, thank you, Taku. Glad you do. Space Cat. God, George Senda just keeps going. And apparently he had Kathy help clean out his place. And by help, I mean he had her do all the work. I was like, I don't drink coffee. I stick to energy drinks and Mountain Dew and cocaine and crystal meth. Okay, I'm kidding. I would never touch soda. Do you know how bad soda is for you? God, that's a terrible joke. It's like the people that do all organic food and then they do cocaine. Like, wait. You only eat organic food, but then you do cocaine. Well, yeah. Cocaine comes from a plant. It means it's healthy for you. Apparently DSP's in a good mood today, so I'm guessing he's got a tip planned already. Gonna have someone show up and be like, here's a huge tip. More, I'm buying this shit. God, a song that explains his life. Now he's rich and he didn't do shit. All because people keep giving him money for no freaking reason. I doubt it. The 10-year plan is dead, dude. Things changed. COVID changed everything. Like, how did COVID in 2020 change your plans for 2029? It just did. We should only have about 5 more minutes of this craptacular music, then it will get down to crying and begging and lying, aka his stream.
Can't believe that you thought this was a song. Can't believe that you thought this was a song.
10-year plan is wait for his parents to die. As messed up as that sounds, that's literally the plan.
All I did was rhyme all along. All I did was rhyme all along. Look at my grills. Fuck you. I say yeah, and it's a song 'cause you want it. I say yeah, and it's a song 'cause you want it. I say yeah, and it's a song 'cause you want it. I say yeah, and it's a song.
Like, could you imagine just waiting for your parents to die because you'll benefit from it? Like, I don't. Alright, there might be some people out there, but majority of people out there, they'd be devastated when their parents die. DSP? It's like, come on, why are they dead already? Snort. I need that money, I really do. Snort. To pay my bills. Ack. Yeah, it's a shame, but they should give it all to his cousin. That'd be hilarious. No. Leave everything but $1. Because there's times where it's like, I left you nothing, but it's like, oh, they must have forgotten to put me in the will, and then the person sues and they can actually win. So you always leave $1. It's like, I don't like you, you're a piece of shit, here's $1. That way they can't claim that you forgot about them. He'd probably send his wife to do it. Honey, I can't go out there and do anything. I gotta play video games. I can't afford to not play video games, so I'll just send you out there.
The rain is very heavy.
Heavy is the rain, yes the rain has lots of mass and weight and volume. Fine, this is my favorite song of his.
The rain is very heavy. Heavy is the rain, just the
What? They're gonna send me a check in the mail? Why do they need that money now? Those idiots? Why don't they just give it to my PayPal account?
rain, just the rain has lots of mass and weight. The rain is very heavy. Heavy is the rain, just the rain has lots of mass and weight and volume. The rain is very heavy.
Dad probably hates him. Like, you know, I could have retired a few years ago, but your mom keeps giving you money.
The rain is very heavy.
Ooh, I got planned after 4. We should be able to get this in.
Has lots of mass and weight.
And volume.
The rain is very heavy.
Right, get to hang with my friends.
Rain, just the rain has lots of mass and weight. The rain is very heavy. Heavy is the rain, just the rain has lots of mass and weight and volume. The rain is very heavy. Yes, the rain, just the rain has lots of mass.
Well, he should, keyword should, if when he got his inheritance, pay off all of his debts. But you know he won't. He'd be like, yes, I'll finally be #1 in WWE Champions!
Has lots of mass and weight. The rain is very heavy. Heavy is the
No problem, Cabbage.
rain has lots of mass and
Ooh, this should be the last song because we're at the 2 o'clock mark.
very heavy. Heavy is the rain, just
God, it's crazy to think I've been up for hours. I already did a 3-hour live stream before this fucker even woke up. And volume. And volume. And volume. He's actually off tomorrow, if I remember correctly. Blue Rapa, how's it going? You know, a lot of streamers will use like 60-second delay if they're playing a game that has spoilers. That way they have their mods in chat be like, alright, this game has spoilers, so mods, it's on 60-second delay. If you see a spoiler, delete it. So that way I'm not spoiled. He is playing, I do believe, Ratchet and Clank. Yes. Let's see, participants. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He's now up to 7, with one of them being Nightbot and one of them being him. We just lost someone, now he's down to 6. So there's 4 people, not counting him or Nightbot, in this chat, according to the participants. What a popular streamer.
Alrighty, good morning everybody. Hello, hello, and welcome to the stream. What is up? As people are filing in for the pre-stream, I welcome you all here to what will be my final consecutive streaming day of the week. Short week for me this week. It was only a 5-day streaming week. Typically I'll go longer than that. But this is because of my wife's work schedule. We wanted to have a day off before it was like super long, although next week it's the opposite. So this week I only had a 5-day streaming week. That ends today. But next week I'm going to have an 8-day streaming week.
You poor baby, Snort.
We're trying to schedule it so that our day off is a weekday, not a weekend. The weekends are nice, but at the same time, man, there's just way more people out there on the weekend.
Yep, sub-only mode. How dare people go out on the weekend? That's his day off.
School and stuff. And the weekend,
holy shit.
The stores are more packed. The restaurants have giant lines. It's a pain in the ass. Compare that to like having a Tuesday or a Wednesday off when traffic is dramatically reduced and you can basically go around doing whatever you need without having that crazy amount of people out there, right? So,
you big fucking baby.
We're looking forward to having a weekday as our day off starting next week.
I lost my snort counter when I got my new
tomorrow
computer.
Is our day off for the week, and that means today is the final consecutive streaming day. Now, excuse me. I'm in a good mood today for a couple of reasons, which I'd like to outline. I was just telling everyone in the stream chat about it. First of all, today is Saturday the 19th of June 2021, and the streaming lineup for today is quite good. I'm excited to be playing more Ratchet & Clank Rift Apart. The game's been out for about a week now, and as you know, we're roughly 9 to 10 hours in. I say probably about 9 hours in. Three sessions so far since the game came out. We're actually, I'm trying to remember exactly, are we 9 hours in or not, or are we more? Essentially, we're halfway through the game. Let's put it that way, okay? Because the thing is, the game has a certain set amount of worlds. I believe it's 10. And so far, we've been to 5 and completed 5. Now, there is a battlefield/arena-style world with gauntlet combat challenges that we have not completed. When I tried to do it, it was kicking my ass. Because apparently it's something you're supposed to come back to later once you've leveled up more.
Okay, how do you make the infinite symbol, Dan?
Okay, so we will, at some point, return to the arena world to try it again. But for now, we're continuing on into the new worlds. And it's been fun alternating back and forth between Ratchet and Rivet. And, of course, Clank. And now we have Kit, the alternate universe version of Clank.
Copy-paste.
Right? It's been pretty fun. I've been having a good time with this game. The graphics, of course, are outstanding. The gameplay elements are advancing the more further we get into the game. You know, more things unlock. Now we have the jet boots.
I only know his
really
counter.
Fast.
Infinite.
We just did this
interesting
stage with Rivet where it was just going back and forth between 2 dimensions by smashing crystals, right? So there's good, interesting elements to that. And so today we continue on. So obviously I'm pumped for that, to see where the game goes. Now, being that we're about halfway through, I would assume that probably between today and maybe another 2 to 3 streams will beat it. Here's why I say that. Each world roughly,
because he looks up
guides at this point, is taking about 2 hours to beat.
He looks up guides.
One of them was the arena world that was shorter, and we've been playing for about 9 hours, you see? So if the time to beat is 2 hours per world and there's 5 worlds left, well, then you see it's probably going to be about another 3 to 4 streams.
See, that's why you got to do the infinite number. You can't count out the bodily noises.
2 streams in the upcoming
snorts, throat
and
clears,
then 1 more
burps.
finale stream, and we will finish it up. So probably another week to week and a half, we'll finish up Ratchet and Clank. I'm in no rush. I'm enjoying the game. I'm playing it at my own pace. I'm looking around for all the collectibles and all the optional content so we can get story elements unlocked and stuff. It's been a really good time, and I'm looking forward to a lot more. So I hope you guys are too. Okay? Now, later tonight, it'll be my weekly session of Danganronpa V3, the ongoing murder mystery game. Last time around,
he finally got rid of Pokemon Snap. He's about to get rid of Ratchet and Clank, but he won't go back to Divinity 2.
Murder in the virtual world. I think I've already pieced it together from the information
that
has given us.
I'm pretty sure I figured it out. DSP needs. Always.
Although I don't know exactly what happened or who was involved, I think I know how the murder took place. Okay.
Okay, snort.
So later tonight, 6:45 p.m. Pacific time. I'll continue on with Danganronpa V3, and I hope you will join me here for 2 hours of murder mystery fun later tonight. My Potato Life says, how's it going? It's going well, my Potato Life. That's what I'm explaining right now is that I'm in a good mood, and I'm telling you why, because the streaming lineup for today is quite good, okay?
And he's going to get paid by YouTube soon, I think.
Tomorrow, Sunday, is my day off from streaming. And you might say, well, you know,
day off.
Why also you're in a good mood? Well, I'll tell you exactly why I'm in a good mood, guys. I'll tell you why. Because, finally,
noise.
This coming week, all right, YouTube is going to pay me for my performance right here on this channel in the month of May. That means for memberships, super chats, as well as ad revenue. Okay, I'm going to receive payment for all of that, hopefully on Monday. I mean, usually they do pay around the 21st. There have been a couple exceptions where it's taken an extra day or two, although typically it's for a holiday or something like that. Being that today is June 19th,
yeah,
also
sad
known
to
as
say
the
that
national holiday here
Divinity
in the United
2
States
is
called
dead.
Juneteenth,
Such a good
which
game, though.
celebrates
But of course
the
he hates it because it's a good
anniversary of the end
game.
of slavery in the United States of America, which is definitely something worth celebrating. I don't know if this is going to affect, you know, how these places pay stuff. You would think Monday is not a bank holiday. Today is, so hopefully Monday things will be normal. So anyway, the point I'm making is this month has
Surprisingly,
not been a
post a
very
happy
good one behind the
Juneteenth day.
scenes because, as you guys know,
Happy
financially I've been
Juneteenth
pretty screwed
day,
over for 2
everybody.
months now. Ever since Twitch, you know, very unfairly and unceremoniously kicked me out of their partner program with no actual justification or evidence of any wrongdoing at all.
Besides violating
Even
the
though I asked them for it,
contract.
they refused to give me anything. They just ignored me.
You violated the contract
So
multiple
I've been
times.
a YouTube streamer in the last month, and the adjustment has been a little bit slow, and we got a lot of improvements that happened over the course of the last month, which is great. I think the streams here are a lot better now than they were at first. But finally, as of this week, I will start to get paid for my performance here. Okay?
Your performance, my ass. You don't perform.
Now, really, the reason that makes me happy is because as of Monday, I will no longer have to constantly tell you guys that I need your help with tips. I have hated doing this for the last 2 months.
Very next day. Guys, need your help with
2
tips.
months now, since this happened. Since I think it was around
You
the
know he's going to keep crying
1st
about
of
needing
April,
tips.
when Twitch did that to me for no effing reason.
For no reason,
and since then, it's
guys.
been rough, man. Listen, I just want to be here and hang out with you guys and have a good time, interact, have some fun conversation, stream a game,
New
react
pin
to a game.
message.
You know what I mean?
Snort.
That's what I'm here for. I don't feel like I'm here to make a paycheck. This is my job, my hobby as well as my job, and I realize I'm one of the luckiest guys on the planet to be able to do what I love for a living, but I don't want to treat it like that. I don't want to treat it like this is a 9-to-5 job, you know?
Because you haven't had one in years.
I don't like that at all. I just want to chill with you guys. That's what it's all about. But for the last 2 months, because of Twitch, I haven't been able to do that. They screwed me over, okay?
They screwed
So
me,
now,
guys. Just like
hopefully,
Machinima and John
starting
and
on Monday,
Howard.
things will be different.
And Respect to
On
Pact
Monday,
and Panda
as
Lee.
long as I get paid, by the way, I'm going to wait for it to get paid by YouTube. I'm not going to jump the gun. But once I get paid by YouTube, I will reduce these tip goals back to what they once were, $100 a stream, okay?
Oh
And I
no,
will
here
stop
comes they didn't pay me yet, guys. It's
constantly
bullshit.
saying that I just
gotta
get
keep
tips
having the
today.
tips go
Anything
up,
is welcome.
guys.
Whether it's memberships, super chats, or tips, however you want to support the stream, by all means, please do. All is welcome, and thank you. I can't wait. But, you know, I got one more day to get through. Today is the last day where I absolutely need help with tips, guys.
Or I can't enjoy my
like,
day
no
off.
Exaggeration.
How am I supposed to enjoy my
Whatever
day
I'm
off?
making tips today is what I have for tomorrow for my day off. To go grocery shopping. To
Your
have
wife
with
doesn't
my
have any
wife,
money?
Like whatever I
Your
raise
wife has
today
a
in
fucking
tips
job.
is what I have for tomorrow. So, if today's a really good day with tips, that means tomorrow I won't have to worry too much. I'll be pretty flexible in whatever I want to do with my wife. You know, on our day out.
Your
But
wife
once
has
it's
a
out to the
job.
jobs, you
She
know.
works at Fred Meyer.
So,
Lip
yeah,
smack.
let's see.
Another
Please,
bodily
guys,
noise.
today, if you like the content, if you like the streams, please tip me. I do need the help. This is the last day where I have to focus on this. And after this, we get back to normal. I don't have to. I'm
But
so,
you've
so relieved.
begged for tips for
When Monday
years.
comes and YouTube pays me, I
For
don't have to do it anymore.
years.
It's so good. You have no idea. You seriously have no idea how stressful it is having thoughts
Yes,
about money
people
and shit in
have
the back of their mind.
no idea what
constantly.
it's like to not have
And
money.
having to talk about
People
it.
have never had to
One
go
thing is
through a
have the fun.
ramen
It's another thing
week.
to say, every day I
Not
need
like
help, I need
you.
help, I need help. I'm
Of
tired
course,
of
when
it.
he does a ramen
I'm
week, it's
100%
like
effing
$40
tired
a
of it,
bowl
man.
of ramen.
Okay.
Not 25 cents a package ramen.
So, please, guys.
Looks like we need to find more ramen
tip
right
me
now.
today, please do. I would appreciate it if we hit the tips goals on the streams today. That'd be outstanding, because that would put me in a really good position tomorrow. All right, so please consider contributing if you can today. You can tip me by looking at the description of the stream. There's a link, or you can type exclamation point tip into the stream chat. That'll bring up the link as well. It's a good way for you to help out. Jasper is currently looking at his reflection in the TV, which is off.
Papa Panda,
He's staring at his own reflection. Like he doesn't know what it is. He's completely fascinated. That's you, buddy. That's what you look like. Didn't you know that? You've seen your reflection before in the
Uh-oh. The hell?
mirror. Oh my goodness. He was like enamored with it. He's like, what?
Stop talking about yourself like that, DSP.
Thank you, Habib Gaming. Says you're an awesome streamer. I appreciate that. Battleduck 9000 said, remember back in the day people giving you the stink eye for being a YouTube content creator instead of having a real job?
Yeah.
I mean, when did that end? It
Ramen
never
is so
ended,
cheap, though.
right?
25 cents a
ended.
package.
People to this day still don't think that it's a job to be here all day, 6+ days a week, pumping out fun content for you guys. They think that's just like, oh, you know.
Pumping out fun
that's just a
content,
game, just
guys.
fucking around. Like,
Content that you hate.
no, it's a job, man. It's a commitment. Especially since I became a streamer and I have to be here in front of you guys for so long every single day.
With
to some
multiple
extent,
breaks.
I could argue that when I was an offline content creator pre-2013 and I was not live streaming constantly, yeah, I could dick around as much as I wanted. I didn't have to be even been sitting in place for a set period of time. I had no commitment to a certain amount of gameplay I was putting out every
So you're saying you were even
There
lazier.
were
Good
some days when I
job.
would sit down and say, I really just don't feel like doing this, so I'll just do it for a few hours. I'll dick around for the rest of the day. And then there were other days where I was like, wow, I'm really into this game. I want to play the shit out of it. And I would play the entire game in like a day and a half. You see? It was very different back then.
First world
It was
problems.
very different back then.
I'm forced to play video games for hours.
You know,
First
I'm a streamer.
world,
Streamer
first
has to
world
commit.
problems.
Streamer has to have a schedule so you guys know when to show up and what's going on when you show up. Streamer has to be committed to being there on those times because there's hundreds of people waiting, right? Right now, even on pre-stream,
Hundreds?
when typically it's slow, we got over 100 people on pre-stream.
Hundreds?
Gab right now. To be very upset if I was not.
Yeah,
here,
173.
Right?
That's
what it's all about.
singular. 100. Not hundreds. Also, you got 1, 2, 3, 4,
Certainly
5,
it's not
6, 7,
as
8,
physically
9,
strenuous
10,
as, say,
11, 12,
pushing a bunch
13,
of bricks
14,
around
15.
and building houses.
You have
right?
15 people.
Certainly, I would say it's not as stressful
You have
as having a
15
boss stream with you
people
all
in
day
your
like an
chat.
asshole. Definitely been
And
there.
2 of
done
them are
that.
you and Nightbot.
But at the same time, it's still stressful. It's still a commitment, and it's still work. You know, certainly, I'm not saying that I have one of the toughest jobs on the planet. I don't. For me, it's more the stress around the job. Like, for example, Twitch kicking me out of the
Eli,
partnership
that's how he did
program
it,
for no fucking
Spaceman.
reason. And now for 2 months, being completely stressed out about money. Like, you guys have no concept of how happy I'm going to be when I come here on Monday. Hopefully, I got paid by YouTube, and I can be like, guess what, guys? I don't have to stress out anymore. I'm good. I don't have to stress. We could just have fun with games today.
I'm waiting for
I'm gonna
the
feel
check wasn't as big as I thought it was supposed to be,
effing
guys.
relieved. I mean, we're
It
almost
wasn't
there.
that
The light is
big.
right there at the
So I
end of
still
the
need
tunnel.
$200 a day.
So,
$200 a
that's what I
stream
mean, like,
and tips.
There's always constant stresses and things that make it a job. As much as I could say it really doesn't feel like a job most of the time because I'm chilling with you guys playing games. At the same time, it's definitely a job.
You guys don't understand. My wife needs a
Baldock 9000
PS5.
says, admittedly back then there weren't many people around doing what it was. It was the Wild West. That's right. I mean, when I started on YouTube 13 years ago, most people were not doing live commentary gameplay like I was doing. Instead, they were doing walkthroughs, which is like instructional style videos on how to play games, stuff like that. No one was really doing the impromptu commentary, and certainly the people who were doing it were not making it big like I was. All of a sudden, I got virally popular for it, and I made it virally popular, along with a few other people. It wasn't
Right.
just
I was
me,
about to say,
already
you better
quite
bet you
a
they
dozen
had
people
their
back then
half a dozen
got
people who are
really
doing it, not
popular
just
for
you,
that kind of
asshole.
content, including me.
Snort.
Darkness says, Phil, have you ever had days you don't want to stream at all and a day off to chill? Absolutely. There's some days, I'll be very honest with you, I wake up and I feel like shit. You know, particularly
got
the last few
drunk.
months with my allergies. There's some days I wake up and I'm like, oh my god, man, I
Drunk.
feel crappy today.
Not allergies.
Can't
Drunk.
breathe. You know, didn't get much sleep, or woke up
'Cause
and
you're
still
up
feel
too-
drained and tired.
Then stop
Man, I
staying
just
until
wanna go
4
back
o'clock
to
in the morning
fucking bed.
drinking.
I'd still get up and I stream, you know? That's dedication. That's how you can tell someone who actually cares about their job and
So
cares
you
about
don't
their
care.
audience.
Good to know.
A content creator who busts their ass regardless of how they feel. That's how you can tell someone who actually cares about their content and their audience and is grateful
again,
for what
not
they
you.
have, versus someone who just blows it off for no reason constantly. Because there are content creators like that. Oh, today I'm just not going to stream. I don't feel like it. Oh, you know, I'm going to stream only 3 times this week. Please tune in when I do for 1 million views because you pay me so much. And the 3 times I stream in a week,
There it is.
I don't have to be there anymore.
Jelly, peanut butter and
You can tell
jelly.
the
They make more
difference.
money than he
There's passion
does.
and there's lack of passion. People who just do it for the money. You know.
Like you. You only do it for the money.
Duck says your job is much more stressful than the average job. In my job, I don't have to worry about suddenly not receiving my paycheck. That's definitely a crazy thing about doing content creation is you are reliant on systems working. You are reliant on people supporting what you do. You see what I mean? Like,
you're relying on crying
for
and begging.
example, I absolutely love the fact that crowdfunding, all right,
Crowd begging.
is how I make my living. Because I don't worry about, oh my God, are the ads working on YouTube today? Or, oh my God, is my sponsorship still going on with this company so I can make money by selling a product? Instead, it's as long as I entertain you, you guys contribute to support that
But you
entertainment.
don't
we're good to
entertain.
go. But even then, we've seen in the last 2 months what can happen when a company like Twitch loses their fucking mind and acts like a bunch of unprofessional assholes and screws me over.
God, wow, he
you know?
is so
And
salty
now
about
what
that
happened
still.
for 2 months? I've been reliant on tips. And now finally that's
But you've
gonna
always
change
been
for the
relying on
better, thank
tips.
God, you know? But you're right.
Lying
it's not a solid thing.
jackass.
I've been doing this. Think about this. I've been doing it for 13 years. I've been doing it for a job for 10 years. Because it was actually early 2011 when I got my first partnership with Machinima. And started making, you know, doing this as a job, making
Started
a living doing
making
it.
stupid money.
So 10 years
Your
of
words.
my life.
Stupid money.
More than 1/4.
$300,000
of
in
my
your best
life.
year.
I've been a content creator. And I've been doing this very, very finicky thing where at any moment's notice something could change and you know, then everything falls apart. But the truth of the matter is thus. As stressful as it can
Truth
be,
of the matter is, give me
this
all your
is
money,
still the
assholes.
most consistent thing I've ever done in my life. Think about it. This is the longest job I've ever had. You know, when I was in high school, I worked at a fast food place. I did that through high school and then for like 1 additional year. So that was what, like 4.5, 5 years. Then I worked at Circus City for 2 years. Then I worked at during that time I had an internship at a life insurance company that lasted like 4 months. Then I worked for Wells Fargo for 1 year. Then I worked for Best Buy for a little over a year. Then I worked for the office job, helicopter support, for about 4.5 years. And then I've been a content creator for 10
And then your
years.
dad retired, so
See?
they said, fuck it, get rid of this asshole.
By far, I've done this twice as long as I've done anything else in my life for work. Twice as long.
And you
So when
still
people come
suck
to me
at
and
it.
say ridiculous stuff like this isn't a job, and you need to get
And
a
you
real
still
job,
suck at it.
or why would you do this? It's so inconsistent. I answer, it's the opposite. This is the most stable job I've ever had. Yeah, there's highs and lows, there's ups and downs, there's certainly drama and nonsense that happens. But because it's all about me performing and putting out content for you, you watching, enjoying the content, and then supporting it, instead of it being some other thing like an industry based on sales and shit like that, it's a very different situation. I am free to do what I want with my time.
He's born
I'm free to do what I want with my
free.
business.
Free to
you
drink
know?
a ton of
And
gin.
admittedly, although I am kind of locked into having to work as much as I do because I need to pay my bills.
Your bills? Please tell me more about
At
your
the
bills.
very least, I feel what I do
Are they
has
currently in
meaning.
the room with us?
You guys tell me that all the time, and I enjoy what I do. You know, it would be one thing if I worked this much and I didn't enjoy what I did. Oh my God, can you imagine that? But I love what I do. That's
No,
the
you don't.
lucky
You
thing
hate
about what
everything
I do,
about it.
right? So,
You hate video
I-
games.
love this, and even though there's highs, lows, and there's definitely stress involved in everything, because it's not exactly the most consistent thing. I still love it, and I'm not going to give it up. I'm going to do as long as I can, man.
Did nothing wrong. You did everything correct. Now pay his bills
Okay.
for him.
All right,
He sure as
so
hell can't afford to pay him.
happy Juneteenth, everyone. This is a new national holiday.
There it
in
is.
the United
Happy
States if you're
Juneteenth.
not aware. Today,
Happy Memorial Day,
celebration
guys.
of the end of slavery back in the 1800s, which is definitely something that should be celebrated. Being that it's a national
Happy
holiday,
Juneteenth,
the government's
guys.
closed, banks are closed.
Happy
and stuff
Memorial
like
Day.
that.
Happy
It was just signed
D-Day.
into law. So it's crazy because everyone was kind of scrambling. Some people told me, oh, out of nowhere, they had like yesterday off of work or today off of work. when they weren't expecting to have it off because now it's a national holiday. You know, enjoy. If you are somehow celebrating, see, it's a new holiday, so no one knows what to do or celebrate it yet. And undoubtedly, what's going to end up happening is going to end up being a holiday like others, where we have traditional food that we eat and traditional things that
10% off mattresses.
Juneteenth Day parade eventually, right? But it's weird having a new national holiday. I couldn't even remember the last time this happened. Okay, so anyway, guys, let's talk about next week, shall we? Because next week is going to be an exciting streaming week for sure.
So exciting, guys. Please, let's find out more.
We're going to have concluding playthroughs. All right, we're going to have all kinds of fun stuff going on. We're going to have new game. I can't wait for the new game. So let's talk about that. All right, let me actually get my my schedule up here. So I'm off, just a reminder, I'm off from streaming tomorrow. I hope that you all have a good day. By the way, tomorrow is Father's Day here in the United States. I don't know if it is internationally, but it's Father's Day here in the USA. I hope you guys will...
You better get something because you're father to Jasper, right?
And treat them nicely
tomorrow. You guys want me to have a good Father's Day, don't you? I'm Jasper's father.
I'll be continuing with Mass Effect 3 Legendary Edition, and then it's going to be balanced with the Strangers of Paradise Final Fantasy Origins demo, which I'm going to play on my late stream. You guys really wanted to see me play it last week, but it didn't work at launch. So I'm going to come back now that it's been fixed, and I'm actually going to play it Monday night and give it a look and see what it's all about, okay? Cool. All right, then Tuesday, it's going to be Fallout New Vegas, balanced with Virtua Fighter 5. Yes, that is correct. I am doing more VF5, but I am going to play with more Shun-Di. I know some people are like, play a new character, play a new character, play a new character. Well, I'm not. If I'm going to enjoy this game, I need to play with one character a bunch to learn a lot of stuff. And
but it's not about you enjoying the game, it's about your fans enjoying the game.
Interesting.
That they find it interesting, so they keep watching you.
Excuse me.
So
I'm going to continue playing with Shun-Di, and I will on Tuesday night. Wednesday, Ratchet & Clank Rift Apart will continue, and this is going to be balanced with MLB The Show. Thursday, it's either going to be more Mass Effect 3 or more Fallout New Vegas, and then the late stream will be Call of Duty. And then on Friday, it's the premiere of Mario Golf Super Rush.
I couldn't call my dad. It was my day off. I was too busy my day off to call my dad for Father's Day, guys.
That is going to be the final new release for several weeks. There's really nothing else going on in the realm of gaming until the middle of July. So this will actually give us some time to focus in on the games that I'm playing, likely Bang Clank, you know, and get much further in the playthroughs that I'm doing before we run into anything else new. By the way, after that, the next new game coming out is actually Skyward Sword's remake in mid-July. Okay? So, it's going to be a good streaming week coming up, a good variety of stuff. As I told you guys, I'm here for 8 days. So, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. That's 8 straight days of full-time streaming for you guys before my next day off.
So
I hope you'll be here for the long haul. For a nice marathon to end the month.
I get called in on my days off.
By the way, summer is right around
10-15 days before I get a day off.
Which, of course, means hotter temperatures, and holy crap, the west coast of the United States is definitely experiencing that right now. Outside, we are in the high 70s, low 80s degree Fahrenheit, which is warm, but we're supposed to get into the 90 degrees within the next few days.
He's going to die, guys.
The actual west coast, like direct west coast of the United States, for example, California, is apparently having an insane heat wave right now.
He's going to die. He's going to die.
Pretty crazy. So, yeah.
So tip him more, guys, so he doesn't die.
If you're on the west coast of the United States, I hope you're all right. I heard that it was like 117 degrees yesterday in some places. Like, what the fuck?
Phoenix.
117 degrees? Like, isn't that hot enough that if you step on asphalt, it'll stick to your shoes and melt? Like, that's fucking crazy, man. Holy shit, dude. So I wish you all the best. Please try to stay cool if you're going through this crazy heat wave. My air conditioners are currently pumping max and will be to keep this house cool for the next week, because obviously it's going to be so hot. I need to have both air conditioners pumping. All right. Okay, so outside of all of that stuff, a couple quick housekeeping things.
Oh, guys, yeah, outside's going to be this hot house. Like, but you don't go outside.
We do have a membership goal for this month of 250 members that we're trying to hit by the end of the month. We were actually getting closer and closer. At one point, we were almost at 190. But then, sadly, I hit my 1 month anniversary of streaming here on YouTube, and some people who had originally become members last month didn't set up for the auto renew, and we ended up losing like 20 members, and now we're back down into the 160s. It is what it is. Here on YouTube, it's going to be a slow process of growth. It's going to be trying to, number one, get people to come over from
Lucky
Twitch
there,
to begin
Greatest
with,
Shamer.
but number two, trying to
Constantly
get people
called in.
used to the new routine
That's
of how
because
this
of
works,
call-offs.
and
So
trying
many
to
fucking
convince
people
people of
call
the
off.
validity and the benefits of being a member.
Or they just straight
There
up
are
quit
many
because they went
benefits
to
of being a
Amazon
member,
Distribution Center.
many of which are very similar to what it was when you used to be a
Goddamn
paying
Amazon
subscriber
fucked us
over on
over.
YouTube, including, over on Twitch, including having a highlighted name in the stream chat, getting a chat crown badge next to your name to show how long you've been a subscriber, and shout out to the Silver Crowns, who just hit their 2-month spot, and now they have Silver Crowns in the chat instead of the Bronze. You do not have to abide by the slow mode rules if you're a member. You can talk as much as you want rather than having to wait the 10 or so seconds that are the rules for everyone else, so that you avoid spam. But also, you get cool emotes. Obviously, you get access to all the emotes. Right now, we have 17 emotes. All right, once we hit 200 members, we'll unlock another spot. So, please consider becoming a member.
All the
if you are
emotes
not
made
currently
by
a
his
member.
fans, not by
It helps the
him, because
channel
he
and you
will
get a
never
lot of
make anything
benefits.
for himself.
Now, sadly, some of the shortcomings of YouTube streaming are there's no Prime memberships here, so there's no free subs for being a Prime
And you can't
member.
gift,
and also, you
dude.
cannot gift.
It's
a
bullshit that you
membership to
can't give,
anyone
dude. How am I
on
supposed to
YouTube yet.
get OIC to
The
gift
rumor
everyone
is
memberships?
It's coming. And considering the fact that there was a rumor that they were going to add sub-only mode, and now it's already launched, I would probably believe that the whole gifted membership thing is coming at some point this year. Okay? But for now, it is what it is.
I
Please
think being
consider
able to get
becoming a member
memberships
if
would
you're
be
not.
cool
Please
because
support the
I could
channel
be
if you
like,
can.
hey,
I
that
do
was a
appreciate
great
that very much.
comment or
We do
something.
hit
Here's a free
the
membership for the month.
250 member goal by the
But
end
you know,
of
he
this
would never
month,
do that.
Okay?
He would
What are
never
we
give
gonna
his
do?
fans
Well,
anything.
it's going to be a marathon special event.
Like, no, that's not
You
how it
guys
works.
are
You're
gonna
supposed to give me,
to
Reee,
pick.
me
Either
the
the
money.
Indies Marathon, the return of the Rageathon, or we could do a retrospective marathon event again. I'll
Like,
basically put
hey,
it towards
Rocklight, that was a
public vote
great
you guys
comment.
can determine.
Here's a month worth of membership
And then
for
after that,
free.
we'll have you guys nominating and voting on things for the actual event itself.
But you know,
But we
he
have
won't
to hit
ever do that.
250 subs by the end of the month. At this point,
Like, sorry, Derek, your
11
mom
days
won't let
left.
you use her credit
Alright,
card
it's
again.
definitely
but I can't give you a
doable.
membership, Derek. I'm
but
sorry.
man, it's going to be tough because I feel most of the big gaming events for the month are over, right? Like E3 stuff's done. Ratchet and Clank now has been out for a week. So those who were going to come in and sub during those time periods already have. I'm not
Snort.
sure how many new memberships Mario Golf is going to bring in later this week. You know, we don't know. So let's see what happens. All right, but please consider supporting the channel if you can. Now, just to reiterate, guys, today is the last day that I have to fully rely just on tips here on the streams.
You hope.
Any tips that you contribute today are directly going to be what I'm using when I go out tomorrow for grocery shopping, for getting a meal with
And
my
eating.
wife.
Yeah, there you go,
and
eating
or
out.
any other things that we decide
And
to
not
do
the way
while we have
Batman
our
does
time
with Catwoman.
off together tomorrow. So please, if you can, please support the stream today by tipping. I really appreciate that.
My wife and I need to eat out. We
can't
can't eat the food that we just bought at the grocery store.
Remember, at
we need to
$50,
eat
I
out.
put on the Gunner glasses. At $100, you get to pick a vest. Now, last night I wore the denim vest, and on the earlier stream I wore the platinum vest. So that means today those vests will not be eligible. It would be the the beige, the red, the camo, and the blue would be the vests that are eligible for today. Okay? Thank you guys in advance. Now, let's see. Outside of all of that, I'm trying to think, is there anything else before
But he
we
needs
get
his
to, like,
fancy
news
diners.
stories?
He needs the $40 bowl ramen. 25 cents a package ramen isn't good enough for him, guys. I can't imagine what $40 bowl ramen would taste like. How about you stop stalling and you play the game? Dead air.
No, I think I could get right to the news. And honestly, the only real major gaming news going on today, all right, is today we might finally get some answers.
You want to play the fucking game?
In regards to
Just
the
kill me.
ongoing conspiracy mystery regarding this game called Abandoned from Blue Box Studios. You know, the game where everyone is now in this crazy conspiracy mode, believing that this game is actually a survival horror game made by Hideo Kojima. A lot of people are speculating it actually is a direct tie-in to Silent Hill, while others are saying, man, maybe it's actually just a spiritual successor to Silent Hill that Kojima's working on. So, we shall see. But the reason that I'm bringing this up is because today, supposedly at 4 p.m. Pacific time, which is actually, you know, when my stream goes offline, supposedly Jeff Keighley, you know, the guy who runs Summer Games Fest, and the guy who is friends with Kojima, is running a special event for Summer Games Fest. And people are like, well, what the hell is this event? He's not really specifying what it is. Why would he be running an unspecified event today at 4 p.m., right? Like, why is he not explaining what the event is? It's kind of confusing that he's doing that. And a lot of people started questioning him, saying, hey, will Blue Point Games, excuse me, not Blue Point, will Blue Box Games, the studio making Abandoned, be part of this event? And basically, Jeff Keighley completely directly responded to people saying, if Hassan, who supposedly is the head dev of Blue Box Games, if Hassan wants to make it to this event, to call in, he can. So people are like, what? So it seems...
Oh, he believes it. Of course he does.
That either Jeff Keighley is messing with people, which I don't think is happening. I think this is all part of their marketing plan. That there's going to be some kind of an event today, 4 p.m. Pacific time, where he's going to basically be talking to Blue Box Games
so don't have it be a
about this upcoming game.
Or a sequel.
I almost guarantee you they will
new,
not reveal
different.
it's Silent Hill, but maybe this will be more kind of teasing and viral marketing and stuff, you know? I guess we'll see. I'm excited, obviously, to see what happens. Either way, maybe he'll have more information about games. If it has nothing to do with Blue Box, then that's fine. As long as there's some significant information there about games, you know, I'd like to hear it. But I'm curious if this really has to do with it or not. You know? Oh man,
big yawn.
Hooey, big yawn. I did have a cup of coffee.
11:35, and he's already ready for bed.
I'm hoping the coffee kicks in soon. You know, speaking of days when I kind of wake up, I'm not feeling great. Yeah, today I woke up, I was like, I feel like
drank too much gin last night, huh?
I hate when that happens. Some days you wake up, you feel refreshed, energetic, feeling good.
Other days you have too much gin.
Like, man, why is gravity so strong today? I don't understand. It's almost like they want me to stay in bed. They're tied me to the bed. I can't move. But I got up. I was like, no, I got to be here, you know. I got to be dedicated to my job. I got to be dedicated to hanging out with you guys. And by the way, it ain't so bad being here. Even on days I don't feel good, it ain't so bad being here. It's still great hanging out with you guys. I want you to know that. Like, it's not like, oh God, I gotta go do something.
Exactly. When I'm on Silent Hill, I'd be so.
So even on days when I'm feeling kind of sluggish, I'm still having a good time chilling with you guys. So.
I don't know what the hell.
I'm not feeling depressed in the least, Snow Carl. Not at all, actually. But
I'm not feeling depressed, guys.
Exhausted.
I feel great as long as you keep hitting the tips goal.
Andre the DJ said, did I hear that John Paragon, also known as Zombie the Genie on Pee-wee's Playhouse, has passed away? No, I did not hear that. It's sad news.
Zombie the Genie? Aww.
I don't know if I've known him from anything but being Zombie the Genie on Pee-wee's Playhouse, but that is sad news. Rest in peace to Zombie. Mecca Licka High, Mecca Hiney Ho. I will never forget that phrase in my entire life. When I'm on my deathbed, the last thing I will say to my wife is Mecca Licka High, Mecca Hiney Ho. All right, no. It's definitely not going to be But it's weird. I'm 39 years old and I still remember this. I still say it in content that I do.
Mecca Licka High, Mecca Licka Hiney Ho.
Pretty weird. Okay. So let's do some shout-outs. Let's get some discussion going here for today, my friends. Shall we?
Some discussion, guys. Talk to me. I know
all right,
so
we start off with #1 Moses fan, who did a $1.30 tip and says, hey, Phil, I'm looking forward to chill streaming today. Now that you're streaming on YouTube, will you ever try 4K streaming? Well, first of all, when I was on Twitch, it was never a consideration because there's absolutely no way you can high resolution over there because of their bandwidth limitations that are actually absolutely ridiculous. How on earth a site that thinks it's supposed to be about game streaming
can't be around
has
that long.
such a ridiculously low limitation on how much you can stream with the bitrate? It's preposterous. In 2021, they expect you to use 6,500 kilobits a second. Like, that's something that, like, maybe 5-6 years ago flew. Not anymore. But, again, I've said this before, I'll say it again. I don't know where the hell their money's going over there, because they're making insane amount of disgusting hand-over-fist money, and it's certainly not being reinvested into the site, because that site hasn't
jelly, they
improved.
make more money than he does.
Pretty dumb. Now that I'm here on YouTube, YouTube does have a cap, but I don't know exactly what it is, but apparently it's quite high, and yes, apparently
use a
you
480p
are
camera,
able
like,
to
dude,
stream at a quality that
4K
is sufficient
Brio,
for
not that
4K
expensive.
streaming. Now, currently, there's absolutely no way I could do that. My setup is very outdated. This is equipment that I bought some 6-7 years ago, including the PC
So I
and the
need
capture
you, that's
device.
right, you to
It can
step
only
up and
do
give me more
1080p,
money,
60 frames per
so I
second.
can afford it.
But there is potential that into the future, long term, once I get an upgraded PC, upgraded capture setup, that yes, maybe I could actually do that, because, you know, my TV is 4K. Obviously, I have a 4K supportive console in the PlayStation 5. So it is possible,
And for
although admittedly,
PlayStation 4 Pro.
it's very unlikely that many people will ever watch the streams in 4K. The bandwidth use for a 4K stream is incredibly high, and I doubt that anyone would want to waste that kind of data. Likely the majority of people would end up watching me at a lower quality anyway. But again, that's the good thing about YouTube, is when you stream, they give you a large
He
variety
invests
of
nothing back
quality
into his stream,
to
John
select
Doe. That's
without even
one of the
having
highlights
to
of the DSP world.
be like a major partner or whatever.
Guy
You know
gets
what I mean?
$1.7 million.
you still get all those nice
None of it
qualities,
goes right into
so.
his stream. It all goes to gotcha games and
So,
gin and
good stuff.
collectibles and
And
$40
maybe one
ramen
day,
bowls.
if I upgrade my setup, I would be able to actually
like none of it
stream
goes
at a
back to
higher
his stream,
quality,
which
give
is
it a shot.
hilarious.
Personally,
With all the
and
money
this
that
is
he's
what I mean,
made
is
off
I
of
have
streaming,
never
you
seen
think
4K
some of it would go
gaming
back
ever
to
in
his
my
channel,
life.
but nope.
Never.
Not a single
I've only streamed to
penny.
excuse me, I've only gamed at 1080p. I've never gamed at a resolution higher than 1080p. So I don't even know
Which is
how
just
much of a
sad.
significant difference it would look to be doing 4K versus 1080p. Maybe it would blow me away. I don't know. My monitors don't even support 4K. Like my computer monitors, they're just 1080p monitors. So they wouldn't even be able to show the 4K feeds or nothing. I don't know.
He needs that gin. He really
Alrighty
does.
then.
He needs that gin to pay his
All right,
bills.
let's continue. Dominic Mysterio. Tipped me $6.19. This is another thing happened today. Rey Mysterio Day 619. Dial it up. P.S. Happy early Father's Day. That is correct. Dominic Mysterio.
According to his
Thank you very
bankruptcy, he
much for the
spends
tip.
$5K a month. That's just on business expenses. That's not even on his bills. That's his business expenses.
There we go. Thank you. That's the biggest tip of the day. Let me get that as the top tip as well. I'm just going to put Dominic. I don't want to put this giant name twice.
Oh, great! Another third
All right.
career.
Yeah, I hope that you guys tomorrow, if you do celebrate the holiday, I hope that you'll spend some time with your dads, or maybe call your dad and wish him a happy Father's Day.
No, you
They will
won't.
appreciate it.
Dad, give me more money. It's Father's Day. You're supposed to say
Excuse
hi
me,
to me.
it's absolutely
no,
disgusting.
give me money.
Woo!
If I'm not calling you anymore.
All right,
you prefer
thick
that.
ass shtick. Tipped me $2 and is talking about eating out ass. What the? All right. This is, ladies and gentlemen, this is not the way. All right?
This
If
is
you want to
totally
get
the
attention
way.
for yourself, all right, going on a streamer stream, throwing them a couple
This is not the way to
bucks,
get attention, as he gives the
talking
person
about
attention.
eating out ass, this is not the way. All
Philip
right? There's
Lee,
many
how
other
you
ways
doing?
that you can get attention, and maybe you can get some people to respond to you. All right? This is not the way to go about it. This is a bad
He
idea.
says as he gives attention.
Very, very childish.
DSP,
very
do
foolish.
not see what you're doing.
And ultimately, this will upset a lot of people out there who just don't like this kind of talk. All right?
You mean you?
So, as much as you may enjoy sucking the butt, most people don't want to know about that. All right? Keep that to your... And by the way, there's nothing wrong with sucking butts. If you want to suck
Oh
a
my
butt,
God,
that's
this
okay.
is great.
I'm totally okay. If whatever you want to do with your mouth, you're welcome to do it. I'm not going to judge you. But to come on my stream and make it a big thing, tip me, and then talk about sucking the butts, is not going to be acceptable. All right? It's unacceptable content, unacceptable line of discussion, and I'm not going to be talking about sucking butts all day. It's absolutely
Is
not
it
the kind of
asinine?
stuff that I discuss here on my stream.
Is it
okay?
asinine
Fair
to talk about it?
Okay, so
Snort.
that was what Thick Ash Shtick is a $2 tip. Now, actually, I was gonna put them up on the leaderboard as the latest tip, but then another one just came in. I got $1. Oh crap! What did I do? I got $1 tip from Sanitary Accident. Let me get them on the leaderboard. They're the latest tipper now.
Thank you, DSP.
So Sanitary
for falling
Accident
for
says
the
opinion on
bait.
Amaranth and Indie Fox ban and the direction of Twitch in general. They did ASMR ear licking streams with an ass cam. All right. Well, first of all,
Third clear, third
I feel
clear,
that I
third
should
clear,
make
third clear.
some things clear. All right, here on my stream. All right. First of all, I don't talk about sucking the butts. All right, I don't talk about sucking the butts. That's not something I'm going to talk about. All right. I don't stream on Twitch anymore. I don't know if you guys noticed this. For the last month, I've been streaming exclusively on YouTube. This is what I'm going to be doing moving forward. I'm very happy with what we've done here and the fact that we've improved.
I'm
these YouTube
happy,
streams to the
guys.
point where now
Don't you believe me?
we
I
have
said I'm
intelligent
happy.
discussion. We've
I
weeded-
said
we've
I'm
totally
happy.
weeded out the trolls. Like, we actually have way less trolls here on YouTube than we ever had on Twitch.
Because
They're
you put it into
gone. They're just
sub-only
sitting on the
mode,
restreams.
which is why you
They
have
don't
no
even
one
come
in your
and try to
chat.
bother anymore because they realize we locked this shit down, right?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
That's a great thing. It really is a great thing.
15, 16,
All right.
18.
So I'm here on
18
YouTube.
people
I'm
in this
happy.
chat.
I'm building my streams back up to what they used to be on Twitch. It's going to take a
18
long
people
time.
in
I
this
know
chat,
it is.
guys.
It's a different community.
It's so much
a
better
different group of people
now.
who come and watch these kind of streams than who would watch Twitch. Although I'm happy that many of my longtime viewers and followers have followed me over, and I'm very grateful for the support you've given me. It's definitely a building process again from the ground up. I knew it would be. That's why I was very reluctant to leave Twitch. But hey, circumstances are what they are, right? But I don't stream on Twitch.
Twitch hurt me, guys.
You know, I left for various
I had
reasons.
to leave because they hurt me.
You know, being mistreated multiple
See?
times
Mistreated.
in 1 month was enough for me. And then when I decided to leave Twitch, the incredible amount of sexual content that was being condoned and put up over there, they even made a cap, which is ridiculous that they, instead of saying, "Oh, we don't want
Exactly, just
sexual
take
content
Mucinex
and softcore
or other
porn on our site because kids can see it,"
meds for that because they got
instead
meds
said,
for that
"Oh,
stuff.
let's make a category for it." So I was happy to leave when I did. I think I left at exactly the right time, quite frankly. You could tell when you start to see warning signs. That was definitely warning signs for me. And I said, adios, amigos. Till we
No,
meet
you
again.
got banned from the
I'll
partnership
ride into
program.
the sunset that is YouTube
And so you
streaming.
cried like a
and have a
little
good time
bitch.
over here with my viewers. And I don't have to worry about your bullshit. Okay? And that's that. It's been over a month, and I am happy here, streaming on YouTube.
More claims
all
of being
right?
happy.
Now, so to
The
answer
more you claim you're
directly,
happy, the less
you know,
happy you
comment
are.
here
Just
about,
saying.
I am Amaranth and Indie Fox. First of all, I don't even know who the fuck Indie Fox is. I've never heard of him. The only reason I know who Amaranth is because people constantly would come on my streams and talk about her because they're obsessed horny dogs. Instead of, you know, thinking with their brains, they think with their crotches. And they come in here and talk about it. I don't give a fuck about this
Crotches?
person
the hell
who does
says
disgusting
crotches?
sexual shit on their streams. I just don't care. Why are you talking about it in my stream? The
So
good news
weird.
is, no one's really done that since I moved to YouTube. This is being honest. I have definitely 100% noticed a change in attitude. Because now I'm over here on YouTube. People don't bring up the bullshit going on Twitch every day. I'm very happy for that.
I said
don't want
I'm
to know
happy.
about it. I don't care.
Why don't you
I'm
believe
here,
me?
As you guys know, I'm here to do my own thing, to enjoy games, to hang out with you. That's what I'm here
His
for. I'm not
business
here
studio?
for horse shit, for drama. So I'm happy to know that I don't have to hear about it every fucking day now, because I'm not on that stupid site
As he
anymore.
hears about it today.
Okay? I'm very pleased about that. Now, in particular, what is my opinion on them being banned? I don't know anything about it. I don't know why they were banned. I don't know what's going on. And quite frankly, I don't care. I don't stream on Twitch anymore. They could do whatever the hell they want with their site. They could have a site where it's only people serious about gaming, or they can have a site where everyone's half naked, slapping lubricated tentacles all over their bodies. I don't care. They can do whatever the
Kinky.
fuck they want. It has nothing to do with me, nor do I give a shit. So,
As he continues talking
whatever.
about it.
Sanitary accident, thank you for the tip, but it has nothing to do with me and my content, and I don't care.
Keep talking
So I'm
about
not
it,
gonna really
dude.
talk about it ever again. There you go. All right. Let's
Keep
continue.
talking about it. It makes it seem like you really don't care when you talk about it
4
more and
2
more.
3 4 5 6 7 6 5 7 4 5 5 3 3 4 2 tipped me $1.31 and says, "This isn't a good way to get attention, but you talked about that guy's dono for like 3 minutes," laughing out loud. Well, 4 3 4 5 6 7 6 5 7 4 5 5 3 3 4 2. Thank you very much for the tip. I think the whole point that I was trying to make was that I was not going to entertain that silliness for too long. That
And
you might
then you
get a
entertained it
brief
for 3
moment
minutes.
of attention on my streams, but obviously I wasn't going to talk about sucking the butts at any kind of extended amount of time on my streams.
And
It's
he
not the kind of
still
content that I
talks
put
about
out.
it.
All right, but I think I handled it professionally, don't you? I mean, I don't want to
No.
gloss over the guy's comment and not answer at all. I'm grateful for every contribution that comes in.
No, you're not. Or
It's
you
just that I'm not
tips,
gonna focus
or you
on
allow
every single
trolls in your
one.
stream.
Okay.
If you didn't care.
So thank you very much to 4 2 3 4 5 6 7 6 5 7 4 5 5 3 3 4 2 for your $1.31 tip. I appreciate that.
No, but if you still have
Okay,
furnish,
Snow
you
Carl
want to
took
talk
me
shit about
$1.30.
Twitch.
He says Twitch has a lot of revenue,
But-
but a lot of expenses. That's why they might
As soon
not
as they
be
kicked them
improving
off,
their
for some of them, they were
hardware.
the worst things
Isn't
ever.
that similar to how you have a lot of revenue but can't get a new laptop or whatever? Or how is it different? Operating their business versus operating mine are completely different things. Not even close. Right? Not even close. I don't know. You're comparing apples
It's not a dildo, it's a
to
beige vest.
rutabagas.
It's a dildo.
Last time I checked, apples and rutabagas are not the same. They are a company, and of course they have operating expenses. I mean, let's not be silly. Of course they have operating expenses, but excuse me,
But
that company is backed by Amazon. They pretty much have unlimited resources to draw on. That company should be striving to staying the best streaming site on the internet because currently they're the biggest one. The fact that they have stagnated is a bad
YouTube
thing.
might be bigger still.
It shows that they don't think that they have any competition. They
Of
don't
course,
think
YouTube
they have
has
the need
Google
to
backing
improve,
them, so.
which is absolutely ridiculous. Even when I can't afford to improve, I still listen to your suggestions for improvement, and I still try to do things that you guys enjoy.
But you
how
haven't
many times
improved,
over the last
ever.
several years have you guys said, "Hey, try this new kind of event, try this new kind of game genre, try this," and I do. And some of them work and some of them don't, admittedly, right? But I'm always open to suggestions for improvement. Twitch, at this
And then you
point,
ban everyone.
just kind of sits around stagnant, does whatever, doesn't really listen to feedback, does whatever they want. It's not good.
Just like you.
It's not a good way to operate a business, especially when you're reliant
Pot, meat,
on
kettle.
people pumping their own contributions into your business on a daily basis for it to make any kind of money. The last thing you want is people to say, well, there's a company that's not receptive, they don't listen, and we're taken off because of it.
You,
So,
motherfucker, you
yeah, it's
do
not
that.
good when they don't listen and they don't change for the better. Yes, it's true that I cannot really afford to make improvements, but you guys know the reasons. I've been completely transparent with you about what's
No,
been
you
going on with
haven't.
me over these last few years, through the bankruptcy, now through this Twitch fiasco. You guys know what's going on. Twitch never came out
Yeah,
and
you're
said,
lying
oh, by
about
the
WWE
way,
champions
the
and other
reason
gacha games.
that we won't allow you to stream at a higher bit rate is because of this. They just don't care. They feel they don't have competition, so they don't have to fucking improve. That's bad. That's stagnation. That's terrible.
And the only reason he did Dread
Okay.
Capture is because John Rambo
Knocking
set it up for
Nuts
him.
has to be $2 and says, Phil,
Mind you,
what are your plans for
Dread
Pride
Capture
Month?
is
To stream
super easy.
and to make this stream a place where everyone is included and safe.
With the way technology is
including
nowadays,
those
they
in the
make sure it's
LGBTQ
as
community.
idiot-proof
They're
as
all
possible.
welcome. I do not judge anyone on the
They
basis
pretty much
of
go to me
any
and say,
kind of stuff
hey,
like
can you
that.
figure this out?
I was always of
maybe?
the opinion
All right, you
that
figured it
people
out.
have
Good
a right
job.
to be happy, and it doesn't matter about their sexual orientation, sexual preference, what gender
Pretty much
they
is how they
are.
do it.
None
They
of that
ask me
matters.
if I can figure it out. If I
I've even
can't,
gone as
they
far
got to
to
dumb
say,
down even more. If I can't figure it out, then it's good to go.
It makes sense that there would be some people born one gender, but then they feel that they're another because of the way that humans are conceived. Everyone starts as female, then
Well, this
becomes
chicken
male
account is nothing
if
good. It's
and when
PayPal accounts you got to
certain
worry about.
hormones
Multiple PayPal
hit their
accounts.
body, right? Chromosomes, and sometimes there could be a mix-up. There could be an issue there. So it makes sense to me. Like scientifically, in my head, it makes sense to me that these are things that can
Shut up,
happen.
Phil.
And I support anyone who wants to
That gives me money.
be happy with their life. I don't care about that. Please be happy. Be who you really want to be. Be who you feel you are, and be
And
proud
give me
of
your
that.
money
That's
while
why
doing
it's
so.
called Pride Month. You shouldn't have to hide because you feel like you're going to be mistreated. You feel like you're going to be bullied. You feel like you're gonna be, not here, not on my streams. That is not allowed, and will never will fly here. This is a safe place for everybody.
Yeah, but you've said it, motherfucker. You've said it.
All right. Shout out to Sand Carl, who has tipped me $40. Well, thank you to Sand Carl. I guess, do you live in the sand? Do you emerge from the sand like a Tuscan Raider? Huh. Anyway, thank you, Sand Carl. A very generous $40 tip. Biggest tip of the day. And ladies and gentlemen, that means that we have now hit the Gunner Glasses goal. Triple G.
Gunner Glasses
goal.
Holy shit. That's why he's happy.
And,
I'm sure he had this shit planned out ahead of time.
I will wear Gunner Glasses for the stream now. Thank you, guys. All right.
Let's
continue.
Hey, let's make sure the tips go today,
Sanitary
guys.
Accident has tipped me $1.30. He says, that wasn't meant to be a troll question, though. Sorry you felt that way. What do you mean? Oh, you're talking about Amaranth the Indie Fox? I didn't say it was a troll question. Why do you think I think it was a troll question? I answered it very honestly. I just don't care about them over there anymore. I really don't care about any of their drama or any of their bullshit. Again, I don't know anything about Amaranth or Indie Fox or anything. I don't give a fuck, right? I just don't. Like, I don't hope you don't think that I was insulted or anything by your question. Absolutely not. You have the right to ask those kind of questions, but
Yeah.
you're just not going to get much of an answer out of me because I just feel like I'm so past that, I'm so past the drama of that site. I'm so, like I said, I'm so happy I don't have to talk about it anymore because I'm not a part of that site. You see?
Do you see? Do you see?
So,
what was that?
I'm
South
happy,
Park.
and, again, I'm
the
not
guy that
I'm
chopped
not
people's
angry
hands
you asked the
off.
question. Please, by all means, you want to ask those questions, go ahead. You might just get the answers you want. I'm sure when you asked that question, you were trying to get something out of me, like if I cared about what they were banned for or whatever. I don't know. I really don't care about them at all. Like I don't think I could possibly care any less about them. I really don't. Like, I'm a person. I turn on my stream to hang out with you guys, have a fun conversation, and play games, right? They turn on their stream to do sexual content and make money. Completely different philosophies, completely different styles of content. If Twitch chooses that they want to support or not support that kind of content, that's their choice. And that's their prerogative. It's their business. I have nothing to do with that.
It was their prerogative to not support your business
I'm
of
just going to be here
snorting,
doing my thing,
crying, and
I
begging.
don't have an opinion on it because I don't care.
But they're assholes for that, aren't they?
Okay? Alright? I don't care. I don't care. Don't ask me.
Don't ruin that song, you asshole.
Alright. Richie April says, I made numerous homophobic references over the years, and it's good to see you come around. What changed you? Well, here's the thing. First of all, what someone considers a homophobic reference can be incredibly subjective. One person could take it one way, and one person could not take it that way. And two people
You've
could
used the
completely
FA
listen
word.
to a
I've
comment
highlighted it
and
on my
think that it means
channel,
something different.
jackass.
All right? Undoubtedly, over the years, people would say that I made every kind of reference under the sun possible. Racist, sexist, homophobic. They will just say, Phil did every kind of insult possible, every kind of offensive thing he could have possibly said, he said on his streams. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I've been around for 13 years. Okay? 13 years. Right? So that being said,
exactly.
in the 13 years that I've been putting out content, you're going to pretty much find an example of pretty much every possible thing in my content. 13 years of me daily just hanging out with everyone talking, whether it was in an on-demand video on YouTube, trying to fill dead air with commentary, or whether it was interacting with you guys daily on a live stream, whatever it may be. That's a lot of time that I put myself out there publicly, and a lot of shit
and yet
to
there's
sift through.
Plenty
you
of
can
people
pretty
out there
much cherry pick whatever you want.
Thousands of videos
my
who've
content
never used
say,
the FA
here's an
word.
example of Phil doing
Or
this, doing this,
N-word.
doing this, that's bad. Right?
Or C word,
Fair
or
enough.
anything else.
Now, as for saying homophobic, I mean, have I joked around over the years? Yes. Have I ever actually said something that was meant to be offensive to someone who was homosexual? Absolutely not. That's never happened. I would never intentionally try to be offensive towards anyone homosexual. It's ridiculous. Every once in a while, if I'm making an effeminate voice or something, for example, for a
female
humorous
sexuality,
purpose in a video, that's not being homophobic.
course,
It's
whenever
just being
someone has
silly.
dark skin, gotta chew on his fingernails.
But the thing is, everyone wants to get offended by everything and say that everything is meant to be offensive, or you're offended by it even if it isn't meant to be offensive. You know, it is what it is.
It is what it is,
Now,
guys.
I really don't feel.
I don't
that
feel
I've
when
done
I
much over the years
said
that's
the
been
N-word, I was
homophobic.
being offensive.
If you want to say I've done racist stuff, then you can
You
go back to
have.
my old style of humor where I used to make racial jokes. And by the way, as I used to say 10 plus years ago when I used to do that kind of content, I felt I was an equal opportunity jokester, and I would basically poke fun at everyone and anyone, including my own race too. I mean, just watch the Assassin's Creed 2 playthrough, where the entire thing is making fun of Italians. Like, no lie. I don't think there was a single video that I didn't make fun of Italians. Anyway, the point I'm making
Yeah,
here
making fun of your Italian
is
heritage and
you
using
can cherry
racial
pick
slurs.
whatever
Totally
to say
different,
whatever
dude.
when you're someone who's put yourself out there every day for 13 years. But no, I don't feel I've ever done anything intentionally offensive towards anyone who was homosexual.
Yes, he
I
was
never
in love with
intended
Rambo.
that.
Rambo's
If
his
anyone
one
was
true
ever
love.
offended by something
And
or
then
some
Rambo
kind of a
broke his
joke that I
heart.
made in that regard,
And he's
I
never
apologize
recovered.
for it. Now, in the modern day, I'm a very different kind of content creator. Instead of having to fill every waking moment with a joke, I could just chill. And I can make observational, funny comments about things as they happen in games. We can have a good time. We can razz people on the stream and have a good time with that too, right? We have a good time in general without having to do that risque kind of commentary that I used to do constantly back in the day. That's a good thing. It means that when I come to stream, I can just kind of relax and not have to worry so much about
I can just relax,
being
guys.
that guy,
I
that
don't have to stay like
edgy
a
guy
racist,
who
bigoted,
had to
sexist
fucking
slurs.
always push the limits of what could be said and done in the gameplay, right? And I'm happy about
never
that.
once
I'm happy that I
thought,
can just be me.
"Now I'm gonna play this video
and not
game." Now, how
some
many racial
character
slurs should I
always
say while I play this
pushing the
video game?
envelope. All right.
Yeah,
So
never happened. Never
yeah,
will.
I mean, I've definitely changed over the years. I mean, there's really nothing else to say about it. You watch me now, or even in the last 3 to 4 years, you watch my content compared to what it used to be 10
like
years
you watch
ago. You're like, was that
LSB
the
or
same
Dante
guy?
Crisis.
At the same time,
I don't know how many times
still
they
do the
just
same
go,
stuff.
"All right, guys,
you
time
know?
for me to use racial bigoted slurs." Never. Like they don't do that.
Anyway, I hope that answers your question.
But DSP does, because that's what he does.
Carl tipped me $20 and says, shout out to all the Carls out there. Carl? What the fuck does that mean? I don't even know what that means, but thank you. Now we're at $75 in tips and rising. Thank you so much for the support. Again, it would be amazing if we could hit the tips goal today. That would be great.
I need to get that $40 bottle.
The Chunky Bits
$40 bowl of ramen,
has
dude.
tipped me $5. Says, what did you do to heal your back? I've got a bulging disc in my lower back. It's the bane of my existence for the last 2 years. Well, first of all, I don't necessarily know if my back's healed, but it may be just a situation where the injury isn't aggravated anymore, and I don't really do anything to aggravate it, and therefore...
Because you don't leave the house or anything
It just doesn't really bother me anymore, all right? Now, for clarification purposes, the back injury that I had, which was, at this point, I mean, I was diagnosed in 2007, so we're talking 14 years ago, was a severely herniated disc between my L4 and L5 vertebrae. I had excruciating pain, shooting pain through my legs, and then numbness, intermittent numbness. Also, incredible tightness in my back and my legs.
You should be
And
dead
I
if
went
you
to the
had these
doctor
injuries.
twice. Both times he kept telling me he didn't think anything was wrong. Then finally I told him, no, there's something wrong. I demanded MRI. He gave me one and found out that I have this incredibly herniated disc to the point where he said if I hadn't started treatment, it's probably going to rupture. And that would have been very, very bad. Luckily for me, it did not
Press X to
rupture.
go.
Okay? So, for a period of about 5 to 6 months, I did physical therapy and I did injections into the disc, steroid injections. It helped somewhat, but not necessarily a huge amount. And then my deductible ran out and reset, and I would have had to start paying thousands of dollars again. And I said, I can't do this. I don't have the money for it. So essentially, what I tried to do was I tried to find homeopathic.
That's right. You had to
ways
buy toys, guys. You had to buy statues.
help, which honestly,
and rare
not
video
exactly
games.
the best. I bought a back stretcher. What it is a device. It's a big rack basically. You lay down on the floor, and you get these 2 bars that go at the edges of your feet, and it has this handle pump. And so when you handle pump, it stretches you out from underneath your armpits and the bottom of your feet. It stretches your body out, pulls it apart. And when it pulls your body apart, it releases the pressure on the disc and allows the disc to basically not swell as much. I was using this on a regular nightly basis for for the greater part of a year.
But if he doesn't have that crutch to back, dude, what's he gonna do to back?
On me, and I couldn't use it anymore, which really pissed me off.
And yeah, I've never heard of this thing before.
You know, since I was a content creator at this point,
I've never heard of this.
This is when I lost my office job, so I started doing full-time YouTube content creation. I essentially changed my lifestyle so that I didn't have things that would stress out my back.
All day, every day.
Okay,
never move.
I stopped doing anything that was physically strenuous so that I wouldn't re-injure the disc. And then ultimately, when it really got better, all right, was when I moved out here to Washington State.
And the Seattle air healed your back, dude.
Unlike in Connecticut, we don't get tons of inclement weather. Like, there's not a lot of snow and ice. I live in a house that has a garage, so now when I go places and I'm going to bring stuff into the house, it goes right from the garage to the kitchen, done. While in Connecticut, I had a fucking parking lot that was on the other side of the building, and when I was going grocery shopping, here I am carrying bags, you know, across this fucking giant area, walking heavy shit, you know, not good.
Heavy shit, guys.
Here
a gallon of milk.
State, everything is close by.
A gallon of milk.
If I want to go somewhere and I need something, everything is within driving distance, 10 to 15 minutes away. I don't need to drive significantly long to reach anything that I need to live.
And yeah, if you forget the celery for your salad, suddenly you
back out.
You
know,
just
got
to order out food, man. You can't go and drive and get the food.
I changed my whole lifestyle to be a lifestyle
that
I didn't have to physically stress my body out anymore. And because of that,
give up on the salad.
My back problems essentially have gone away. I don't know if my disc has healed per se. It never ruptured, thank God. It was just herniated. So maybe that herniation, through me taking the stresses off of my back, went down. I don't know. I definitely lost weight.
To a doctor?
When I had the disc issue, I was very heavy. I was 240 pounds. Now I'm just around between 2 and 210, I would say. I fluctuate. Sometimes I go below 200 pounds, but then sometimes I go back above. I would guess I'm probably around 205 now. I could, you know, I don't know. But the point is,
and I love how he makes stuff like
your diet,
everyday stuff, every day that you and I go through is just a Herculean task for him.
Okay, I usually don't have back pain anymore. Every once in a while, I will have a back pain or get stressed out with my back, and then I just have to lay down for a bit to kind of depressurize it. I don't get shooting pain anymore. I don't get numbness anymore. Only if it's a day where, like, let's say, for example, I'm out all day long, walking around, carrying stuff, doing stuff like that, then I may get some back.
But you don't have the time for that, and what are you buying that you're carrying?
Days,
you don't have any money, so you can't afford to buy and carry stuff.
So, do I feel my back has magically fixed itself? No. I think what it is I'm not doing the things that would re-injure or re-herniate this disc, so, you know, it's not happening. Now, not to say that might not happen in the future. You know, you never know what's going to happen. I twist one wrong fucking way, I fall down, you know, and it could happen again. It could go right back to where I was.
Fall down like Pandalita did down the stairs, then you just completely ignored her?
So I guess
your girlfriend fell down the stairs, you went, oh, Pandalita fell down the stairs, isn't that funny?
Baldock says you should have invested in a high-quality back stretcher from the Dark Ages. See, interestingly enough, the back stretcher I'm telling you guys about was 10 years ago, okay? Now, they have all these fancy, you know what they call them? Inversion tables. So now what this is, it's an actual table. You strap your body to it, okay? And then you release a clamp or whatever, and the table just flips upside down and completely inverts you. So gravity pulls your spine apart. It actually pulls it the opposite way, inverts it, and it completely takes the pressure off of your disc, and then allows you, when you invert again, or when you revert, I should say, back to being on your feet, it's supposed to have realigned everything properly. You know, because what can happen is, with a herniated disc, is that the disc is completely moved to the wrong position. So every literal time you move, you're squishing that disc and causing pain.
Squishing.
So if you're inverting, you're basically loosening everything up so that disc can kind of realign the way it's supposed to be. I've seen these before, these inversion tables. They're pretty good, but they could be very expensive depending on the kind you get.
And that's why you can't do house tours.
So likely, if I were to ever have to do this again, I would get an inversion table. I wouldn't be doing some weird ground rack device like I had.
Snake laugh. He's probably got one.
Battleduck says, it went from a torture method to a medical procedure. Can't wait for decapitation to make a comeback. Yes. It's weird. You're right. Because, you know, they used to actually have, remember, it was a torture device, those tables where they would stretch your body out. And now, I mean, it's literally one of the things they do for back injuries. As they put you on this table, they stretch your body out to try to decompress your disc. I know, it's weird. Okay, well, ladies and gentlemen, wow, thank you. That was a lot of contributions here on the pre-stream. We haven't even started with any gameplay yet. So that is very much appreciated.
You don't
Thank
start
you guys for your
gameplay until after 3 o'clock
contributions this morning.
anyway, so I don't know what you're bitching
What I would
about.
say is, let's take a brief break now. All right? I'll use the restroom. Get set up here. Remember, it's Ratchet & Clank Rift Apart on the stream today. I'm excited. We're heading into the 6th world. Yes, World 6. We're going to see what it's all about. Have fun with the game.
And he still hasn't started the stream yet. It's been over an
if you
hour.
would like to help me out, please tip me today. It would be amazing if we could hit the tips goals on both streams today to help me out for tomorrow for my day off. And this is the last day we have to worry about that. Then Monday we go back to normal how it used to be. All right?
Until
Fair
we
enough.
Get...
All right, guys. Thank you very
they didn't
much.
pay
Let's
me.
take a
It's
break.
bullshit.
I'll be back in
I
a
was
few
expecting
minutes.
this money. They didn't give it to me. I don't know what to do, guys.
Thank you guys so
Only
much.
thing I can think of is you give me more money. If you guys give me more money, then I might be able to make it. Oh, let's see how long his break
That's
is.
the
It's
end.
currently
You get to
3
find out what
weeks.
happened? You don't get to find out? There's no ending. You just figure it out for yourself. What the hell? You don't know what happened. Fuck you. Thank you for your $50. No ending. And so the robot Naruto blew up. The human Naruto became an emo and depressed.
Vince McMahon needs that money. He really does.
To make love to him, but he couldn't get it up now. And they ended the manga without any resolution to the plot lines. Oh yeah, they charged you $50 for no ending. You got fucked. You got fucked. Goodbye, Mecha Naruto. Goodbye. We loved you for 2 hours. Now we'll never see you again. Oh no. Oh yeah.
God, this is so messed up.
This manga went on for 10 years too long.
It's like when I'm thinking Otaku, he's gonna come. It was less than I thought it was gonna be, guys. I don't get it. If it was Twitch, I would have been paid a lot more. YouTube screwed me over. So I need to keep my $200 of tips, guys. A stream. I gotta. Or I won't be able to pay my bills. If I can't pay my bills, I can't keep bringing you guys all this great content that you love so much. Calling it now.
5 or 6 slideshow scenes from this horrible story.
Talks and begs and bitches about his back.
Naruto, who
And eating
fucking
ass.
cares? Yes. $50 and you don't even get a story resolution. Oh yes. Mecha Naruto, you suck. You suck. Why do you exist? You suck so hard. Please burn in hell, Mecha Naruto.
We're not surprised when he treats the waiters like shit.
Please, and whoever
And of course he won't tip. Why would he tip? That's his money.
Screw you. Screw you.
How was he supposed to know they needed tips?
Shonen Jump
The guy never cried and begged for money, so how was he supposed to know the guy needed his tips that badly?
Screw you too. And she paid so much money, so much money.
I joke, but it would not surprise me. Like, I don't get it. The waiter didn't ask for tips, so I didn't give him any tips. If he wanted tips, he should have asked.
Fuck you. Yes, fuck you. Oh yeah, baby. And now, please play the online mode, which had minor tweaks and a couple new characters for $50. Oh yes. Enjoy your filler game for $50.
$50 he could have spent on WWE champions.
Could have got
Instead, I went to this game.
to do all kinds of things to you. Instead, you bought Naruto Shippuden Ultimate Ninja Storm Revolution. people in the world who are starving. All they want is a ham sandwich, but instead you bought this game. Fuck you. Oh. Okay.
But you bought the game, so I don't know what you're bitching about there, DSP.
Can't take it anymore. Enough.
Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on.
That's what he did with Mario and Sonic Go to the Olympics.
You know you wanna do
Yeah, I got it for free. Well, you didn't put it in your stream title that was for free. Shut up!
You will survive.
Don't point that out.
You will not singe your monkey hide. Come on. Come on. Come on. Yeah. 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 Here we go now. Here we go now. Diddy Kong now in the house. Diddy Kong now in the house. Diddy Kong. All right.
All right, this is my very first match. Of the
God, 2
official
more minutes.
release
It'll be an hour and a half for
of
pre-stream.
2016. You know, have to make that clear. The
2 more
shotgun
minutes,
is
guys. Come on, we can get 2 more
ridiculous.
minutes out of this,
Fucking
right?
Shotgun, man. It's such a noob gun too. Noobs with shotguns. Hunts. Drop the beat. Noobs with shotguns. What the fuck? Oh, look, another shotgun. Noobs with shotguns. Another shotgun dead. Noobs with shotguns.
Here it comes.
Again,
2 more
a
minutes. It'll be an hour and a half
shotgun.
pre-stream.
Noobs with shotguns.
No
Fucking
gameplay.
shotgun that motherfucker. Double kill. I love it. Don't call it a comeback. Back. Triple kill.
Back.
Combat tested. Doom guy approved. Double kill. I love it. Don't call it a comeback. Back. Triple kill.
Yes, it's on his break.
Combat tested.
Break from
Doom
what?
guy approved.
No one knows. He doesn't do anything to
Exploded
deserve a
two.
break.
Exploded two. Exploded two. www.
Don't trust who? Selson Blue.
Exploded two. www. Noobs with shotguns. What the fuck? Oh, look, another shotgun. Noobs with shotguns. Another shotgun dead. Noobs with shotguns. Again, a shotgun. What a surprise. Noobs with shotguns. Fucking shotgun that motherfucker. 7 kills, baby.
Won't surprise me if he gets found on the throne like Elvis one day.
That was so sick.
Not by
Super
Cat.
shotty.
Cat's not
That
there.
shit. 7 kills, baby. That's awesome. That was so sick. That's awesome.
I was staying at my friend Tyrone's house. I never knew my husband died.
That shit. Exploded. Exploded two. Exploded two.
Don't trust who? Selson Blue.
Exploded two. Noobs with shotguns. What the
You know, he paid good money for these songs. Nah, he didn't pay anything. All free.
Noobs with shotguns.
All
Again, a
content
shotgun.
free for DSP.
Noobs with shotguns.
Can't afford to pay anyone, dude. He needs that money. He really does. He needs money to pay his bills. If you're a real fan, he would do it for free.
Noobs with shotguns. Noobs with shotguns. Oh shit! Oh my god, that was amazing!
Ooh, the DuckTales song is... The actual DuckTales song is good. His version, not so much.
Try to save your game, you'll lose your progress. A crippling game bug. What the fuck were we thinking? DuckTales, woo! Replay entire portions of the game now. DuckTales, woo!
Remember, losing that save file during Jedi was the same thing as Kobe Bryant's death.
It's frustrating replaying stages. We never fixed it after ages. Our testers sign on their asses, DuckTales. Woohoo! Maybe next time we'll actually do our jobs, DuckTales. Woohoo! No, you faking, waste your time playing Transylvania.
Not just lazy, but also
Fuck you, Phil. Just replay
cheap.
stage now, DuckTales. Fuck you!
Like, goddamn.
Hitboxes?
Actually, yes, cats will eat dead bodies. Dogs will starve to death, cats will eat their owner.
Hit what the huddle?
Which, if you're a pet owner, you'd be like, good, let them eat my body. If I'm dead, what the fuck do I care?
Oh boy. Hitboxes are not correct. They are not correct for specs.
Those hitboxes, they are not correct. They're not
According to who?
correct,
You?
boys.
Yeah, we don't trust you.
Miyamoto, you suck. You were down on your luck. You're a stupid shit fuck. What the hell you fucked up? Now you must have paid the price because you are not so nice. Ah, come on. Ah.
Yeah, but generally cats will eat their owner, dogs will not. It's like, oh, I'd rather the puppy eat me if I had a puppy. I don't because I'm allergic to pet hair, but still. If I had one, I'd rather they eat me and not starve to death. Alright, it's been an hour and 33 minutes of no gameplay on a gameplay stream. I wonder if, yeah, now you probably can't get gout from eating someone who has diabetes. I think. That'd be terrible. Poor Meow Meow. So it's generally older people. They know their kids are out of the house. Don't even live in the same area anymore. They're retired, so it's not like work is missing them. God damn, his break is going on forever. Like, come on, DSP. I know you got $80 worth of tips to spend on WWE Champions, but you might want to end your break eventually, just saying. This is the break that wouldn't end. It went on and on, my friends. Some pig roach started streaming, not knowing what it was. Then he went on break and it's gonna be forever.
You've got to be fucking kidding me.
I'm angry.
Nothing I can do, it's gone for good. Anyway, when you
Nothing to
scratch
do,
your
guys.
nuts,
Nothing to
you
do.
can sniff your fingers after. What the fuck? That's ridiculous. Phil's balls.
She's down in the kitchen
up.
crying, guys. You're gonna comfort your wife?
Anyway,
No, I gotta play video games.
Anyway, you don't have to scratch my balls to smell. I have a jar of ball scent, of course, that I smell all the time. Phil's balls. Anyway, it's great. Anyway, look what happened. Anyway, it's great. Anyway, look what happened. And the game decides, oh, you're slightly off. No! Wait, look what happened. How?
Papa Bear, help!
Oh no! Oh! What the fuck?
Until his
Nothing I can do, it's gone for good.
parents died and he gets stuck to inheritance.
Throw it into the fucking lava.
He's inheritance,
That
dude, he really
sucks.
does.
A simple
His inheritance
misclick
pays
into
bills.
The fucking lava. That sucks. He broke my nether portal. How? He broke my nether portal. How? A simple misclick. Throw it into the fucking lava. That sucks. A simple misclick. Throw it into the fucking lava. That sucks. How did he break the nether portal? How? How did he break the nether portal? How?
If you actually played the game instead of having to hold your hand, you'd probably understand how that happened.
Going in, killing the fucking gas and getting out. I didn't know what gas would randomly shoot at the portal and fuck everything up. Anyway, it's great. Anyway, look what happened. Anyway, it's great. Anyway, look what happened. A simple misclick. Throw it into the fucking lava. That sucks. A simple misclick. Throw it into the fucking lava.
Sounds like his life. A simple
He
misclick.
broke my nether portal. How? He broke my nether portal. How? Dude, I'm stuck here forever. How? I'm upset. That sucks. A simple misclick. Throw it into the fucking lava. That sucks. A simple misclick. Throw it into the fucking lava. That sucks. He broke my nether portal. How? He broke my nether portal. How? Dude, I'm stuck here forever. How? I'm angry. That sucks. Anyway, Phil's ball.
House Inspection finds the expensive inversion table that he has.
Anyway, look what happened.
Finds all the other crazy expensive stuff he has. Wait, so I saw that he put down he owned no electronics. Like, really? You have a TV in your living room and surround sound system and a very nice couch.
I'm angry. Phil's ball is gone for good.
Like, you have all this shit, but according to your bankruptcy documents, you don't own any electronics. Like, how? How are you gonna sit there and seriously say you have no electronics, mister? I stream video games for a living, but I have no electronics.
He's gonna shovel some shit and plow some wood. And if they come for him, he's gonna shoot the outlaws real good, real good. Now milk those teats, John. Gotta milk those teats, John. Gotta milk those teats, gotta grab those teats, gotta yank those teats, John. Come on.
God damn, his break is taking longer than usual. Holy f...
You gotta shovel.
Hopefully he didn't die in the toilet. That'd be so sad.
When you gotta have
Oh wait, I
time,
still got
that's
Drosena
what
to point and laugh at, and LTG, and Momokin.
Oh yeah.
Plenty of little cows to point and laugh at.
Oh yeah. What's up to Divin Erasmus? Welcome to the stream. A few months later, motherfucker.
Wasn't that what Adam Cole making fun of
After
him?
grabbing those teats, after grabbing those teats.
Adam Cole with the win.
Oh shit, it's playing old school Mario music. Mario 3 music.
La 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 la.
Pretty sure it was Adam Cole.
La 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 la. Look at this. I punch you now, and you say bounce bounce. I knock you on your ass, and then I flattened you, and you just survive anyway. I cannot kill you. You just work endlessly. I don't know what to do. I cannot. What the hell is this? I don't know. Whoa.
Hey Jesse. So was Adam Cole alright? Yeah, he's on his break still. Holy shit.
They are invincible.
Spent 17 minutes.
They are immortal. You cannot kill them. They endlessly walk. There's nothing I can do. Now I'm stuck here forever. I cannot get out. I don't know what to do. It seems that I cannot kill them. I don't know how to get out now. What if I go in here and I dive underwater? Is there anything under here? I don't see a damn thing. The hell? Where do I go now? I don't know. There's just some fishy fishing. Now I jump out and then I cannot get up. I don't know what to do. Oh well, I give up.
Come on, DSP. Your break's gotta end eventually. I mean, I'm just saying. It has to end eventually, right? Or not.
The Rock Lords, the Psychonauts, and all the other third-rate transforming robots that never got their due. Here we go. Rock and roll. Go, go, go.
He gets drunk. Nah, he would never walk into a bar. That'd be going out in public. Where there's a detractor at the bar. You couldn't do that. Damn, DSP. He needs to get more fiber in his diet. Definitely needs more fiber.
Look at that attack. Expert stun charge attack. Nice and X and Y. Yeah, this has a pretty good combo. Get the fuck out of here. Platformer. Platformer. Platforming. Platforming.
They want me to pay money for gin? Bullshit, that's my money. I need it for bills. Come on, DSP, it's now been 20-minute break. 21-minute break, sorry. 21-minute break. If we actually had a job, a 21-minute break wouldn't be that big a deal, but he doesn't work. He sat there and did nothing. I'll probably get Metroid Dread when it comes out. Damn. Yeah, I think he died in the toilet. Sad face. Wait, nope, we hear the PS noise. He's finally back. After only 22 minutes of break, guys. Although he's not played the game yet, so it's still technically
All right, everybody.
pre-stream.
Here, and I'm ready. I hope you guys are ready too. It is time. It is time. To start. Are you guys ready to start? I hope so. So you are going to hear the air conditioner blasting today. There's not much that can be done about that. What I will do is actually, at the very least, turn it down to low fan. But yeah, the air conditioner has to be blasting today because it is hot, and likely it's going to end up having to be like this for a while. We're supposed to be having this heat wave starting this weekend.
What the fuck? I can't see my mouse.
This next week, possibly even into next week, at least from what the weather.
I literally cannot see my mouse.
So if that's the case, you're gonna hear
what the fuck?
Blasting quite a lot of my content, and there's not much that can be done about it. Okay. All right, let's boot her up. What the hell is this?
What the hell?
Oh my god, guess what, guys? Guess what they just did?
Need an
There's
update.
a live update for Ratchet and Clank. Look. I guess what happened was it downloaded it.
Professional!
And now it's installing it. Which I didn't know, obviously. I didn't know there was an update for this game, but as soon as it's installed, we'll play.
Oh my god, what a
All right.
professional!
So, Ratchet and Clank, we're heading into the 6th world. So we're heading into the second half of the game at this point. And, obviously excited to see what happens. It's been pretty interesting to switch.
Okay, why the hell can I not see my mouse?
Even though they're the same character pretty much when it comes to gameplay, it's been interesting to see their different interactions. You know, Rivet with Clank and now Ratchet with this new Kit robot, right? Wonder what else there'll be today. Hello, Habib Gaming. How
Is
are
it a
you
button
today?
on
How's it
here that I
going,
hit?
man? No, Air Faust. I did not make any of those.
No, you cannot do anything while you're taking a shit.
During the break, those
This is
are
fucking
all
hilarious.
Most from back in the day. Most of those, I'm not kidding, are like 10 plus years old. Some of them are more recent, but most of them are very, very old. From back in my exclusive YouTube days when people used to watch the videos there on demand all the time, and I was one of the more popular gaming YouTubers there for about 2-3 years. Skywalker says, why don't I respond to him? I didn't see you say anything. I'm just sat down here to play games. I didn't see that you had said anything. Were you talking during the break or something and I didn't see you and I wasn't here? I very much wasn't here. I was in the bathroom and I actually laid down on the bed for about 5 minutes to relax my back a little bit before we got started.
What the fuck is FN? Hit the FN button.
Hi, Phil and chat. How you doing, Elsky?
Right there.
What do I do before starting the stream in the morning? Let's see. I get out of bed. Usually blow my nose first thing because sometimes I wake up with bad allergies. Use the bathroom. Wash my face. Excuse me.
More bodily noises.
Wash
Yay.
back of my neck. Get dressed. You know, go downstairs, make breakfast for myself. Depending on what day it is, and you know what we have. Sometimes I have iced coffee. Sometimes I have a hot coffee. Sometimes I'll have some kind of energy-infused water, like a Mio water or Crystal Light water. Have breakfast. Breakfast could be a lot of different things. It could be a bagel. It could be toast. It could be granola bar. It could be just a strudel sometimes.
No,
but again,
not
what we
that.
have in the house. Typically, in the morning, I check on Jasper stuff, make sure that he has food, water for the day.
Where the fuck happened to my fucking mouse?
You know, obviously,
Like, I can see it clicking on stuff, but I can't.
Some days my wife is getting ready for work already. Some days, if she's
Like, I
staying at
can't
home that
click
day,
on
then I work
show
usually,
because people are posting messages, but I
sleep
can't click on
so I
show.
don't really wake her up if I don't have to. So it all depends on the day. Then sometimes,
FN plus F9.
Jasper just wakes us all up super early. You know, we're
No,
all
that
up as a
mutes.
family way early because Jasper just wants to get up. So it all depends on the day. But that's
I had to have hit a
basically
button.
the usual stuff that you do in the morning. You know, depending on the day. Oh, is it
There it is.
Garbage day. You know, gotta take garbage out or bring the kids.
Ah,
out.
I know what button I hit. Okay.
Garbage has already been.
Didn't know my
picked up.
mouse
It all
did
depends
that.
on the day. So.
Why the fuck?
Okay. Oh, let's see here. Jack Lee says I finally got my hands on a Mass Effect last night. Been good so far. Yeah, you should like it, but you're gonna see the distinct difference that there is between the games in the trilogy for sure. What shirt am I wearing?
I was saying he still hasn't actually started the game yet, so it's
Overwatch.
still technically pre-stream.
Primal Rage shirt. I haven't worn this in a very long time. I found it at the
So it's at
bottom.
1:45, so it's been an
Guys,
hour
I
and
wonder if
45
I'll fix
minutes.
Those shaded areas of the game that were all
No
squares,
gameplay.
Remember? Yeah, remember how the shading was wrong? It was like screwed up. It was like pixelated shading. Yeah. How old is Jasper at this point? Let's think. At this point, we'll guesstimate.
I can see the mouse again, yay! So I can hit OK and
that he's
show
probably
messages.
about 4 to 5 years old. Reason being, we don't know. We rescued him, and when we rescued him, we were told that they guessed he was between 2 and 3 years old. You know, and we, you know, that was a couple 2-3 years ago. So he could be as old as like 6, or he could be as young as like 4. We don't know, because we don't have an actual birthday for him. Because he was rescued, we didn't have any previous.
So I just got to do a
information about
birthday
him, so
month, guys.
Sucks not having those.
I don't know when his
specifics.
birthday is exactly, so we're gonna do a birthday month.
Okay, is everyone ready? By the way, interesting that I've been saying we're halfway through the game, and take a look at what it says, 50%. We're literally halfway through the game, like literally halfway on the dot. Interesting. Space Carl just took me $20 and says Leroy,
Jenkins.
but he didn't finish and say Jenkins. He didn't finish it. Anyway, guess what? That means we are starting up today with a vest. So let me go ahead. And let's get the poll going for the vest, so you guys can start voting as we begin here.
We gotta get the vest gold, guys.
Okay. Oh, let's see here. Okay, I gotta remember what's gonna be in the poll.
If you guys want Jasper to have a good birthday, you need to give me $1,000 right meow. You don't want Jasper to have a bad birthday. He only gets one every year.
Which vest? It's gonna be beige, red, blue, and camo will be the options for today. Keep in mind I'm wearing a gray shirt, dark gray shirt. So you might want to think what would stand out more. All right, here we go. Here's the poll. I like the music too. The music sounds like a freaking movie soundtrack. It's very nice. Okay, let's boot her up.
Oh, I thought we were gonna hit 2
Cool.
hours
That was
for a
fast
pre-stream.
loading, right? Damn, that was fast loading. Now wait a minute. What am I doing for this playthrough? Are we not doing the line? I'm trying to remember what we're doing. Aren't we doing the leaderboard at the bottom? We are.
We
right?
still haven't technically started
The leaderboard
gameplay
at
yet,
the
so it's
bottom.
still pre-stream. Not until he
Just trying to
finally gets off
remember
his ass and actually
what
starts
we did.
playing.
We're inverting this line. We're doing this.
Now you can make
Yes,
the webcam
we're doing
smaller.
that because it won't block the meters at the top of the screen. That's right. Okay, you guys ready to start? Please vote on a vest.
We're about to enter YouTube
Ladies and
mode.
gentlemen,
There it is,
welcome back to
YouTube mode.
Ratchet & Clank Rift Apart. I haven't played this in a few days, but I'm excited because we're
YouTube mode
literally
activated.
halfway through the game. As I loaded the game today, the actual the loading stats said you are 50% through the game. Okay, we're halfway done. That's cool.
Well, the
So
vest
we're
made him a
about to leave the
lot of
line
money. I'd be
world.
obsessed with it too.
And we are about to head to. Wait a minute. It equipped that gun by default, even though I wasn't using it. That was weird. So we're about to leave the mining world, and we're about to head to a new one. Now we have 2 worlds we can go to, one for each Rivet and Ratchet. I'm not sure which one we want to do. I think in story order, I think they want you to do the Rivet story next. Alright, we already saw this. We already saw that. Skip the cinematic. We already saw it.
Dark and nefarious will stop at nothing to catch us.
Okay.
Keep moving.
So, if we're going in the order of the planets as they're listed, the next one would be Torin 4, Malinoth Gulch. Yeah, it says you're looking for the fixer to fix your phase cords. So let's go in order. Even though we just played with Rivet, I think we should go in order and go from there. Okay? Let's do that. Let's go to Torin 4. Shout out to Anshane Forever who tipped me $1.30. So I think the graphics of the game look good. I agree. I think the graphics are outstanding. Obviously, one of the best parts of the game being a PS5 exclusive. Well, excuse me. Oh, look at that.
Into the microphone. Good job, DSP.
This mission will be a straight
Exactly what your fans want to hear.
Canyon.
I don't know about your dimension, but out here, things never go according to plan.
The
Improvisation is a skill you learn very fast.
I also have a talent for improvisation.
Well, I can't wait to see you in action.
Immediately fucks
Alright.
it up. Calling it now.
Oh, Sylvan Shadow says his local GameStop only had a Series S, but no Series X today. I'm sorry to hear that. Obviously, the X is for the one you want.
Why? Because it has a disc, but you don't buy discs. All your
Okay,
shit's
find
digital,
the
so I don't know
fixer
why
is
you
your
care about
objective. Now,
discs.
what is this world going to be? Oh my goodness. It's a canyon, right? Yeah, it's a big canyon area. Looks like a junkyard, junk heaps. Here's my Keyblade. I forgot I was using a Keyblade. That's funny. Alright, we're off.
Why, DSP?
The graphics
Why
are
is
so
it
good.
funny? Please explain to me why it's funny.
Shotgun.
I want to hear this explanation.
I want to level this thing up. Damn, this thing is pretty good.
The bridge seems to be out of commission.
Oh, shit!
Places like this usually have to fend for themselves against bandits or pirates.
So, obviously we can cross here, but then what's over here? Oh, look at that.
Look at what's on the screen, guys.
Let's try this. Let's see where this goes.
And we
What?
don't care.
Jack Bayor says, I don't think the graphics look next gen in the game. Then what do you exactly think is next gen? Seriously, because these graphics are outstanding in my opinion.
One of the Bullards in town knows where to find him. They're very knowledgeable about the area.
I hope they are more my
Nice.
Exactly, Paul.
Got the first low bolt of the stage. Right off the bat.
Oh, you got another 420. I love Mr. I hate drugs. Drugs are the worst. He has a 420 message and all that. Like, really? Really? Hypocrite much?
No, I don't know why it's acting like we do.
Like, oh no, there's drugs in this game? Oh, this person doing drugs in this game is just the worst person ever. By the way, here's a 420 emote.
Run hitter? Knock enemies out of the park when you defeat them with your melee weapon.
But yeah, I think I'm gonna call it a day. I want to get ready to go hang out with my friends. So,
They go flying off the screen or something.
I had a pretty good day. I mean, I woke up, got to some Neo2 in, got to do DSP Reee stream, got a new member, holla holla.
Series Carl is what you really want. Other series don't even stand.
Shout out to Otaku for joining the membership list.
Carl X is what you
Enjoy
want.
the emotes.
The Carl series.
I'm glad I finally did a membership because it's like, man, I'm not sure. It's like, what do they offer? It's like,
Alright.
well, you can do emotes. Like, well, what do I do emotes of?
Very much.
So I did like, you know what? I'll do this. It's like, oh, shit, I need a fourth emote.
I don't know what's going on with all these
Cat
Carls
owl.
recently, but
Cat owl
it
emote.
is.
Perfect.
Thank you for the support. We have Army of Carls showing up to the streams. Oh, okay. Yeah, Sanitary Accident says, why not change everything again? For example, the wrench skins. Let's change everything. Let's have the wrench skin be, I don't know, Rebel. Instead of
Space
Ruby,
Cat,
let's do
Benji, the hen, of course. Like,
coins. We
what do I
have-
do for a fourth one? Like, I have 4 slots.
let's have the
What do I do for a
hammer
fourth one? I just don't
skin. It doesn't
know.
really matter what hammer we already changed.
Cat owl. Perfect.
Bubblegum.
Easily amused.
I want the damage numbers. I like that. Let's change.
Drugs are good, okay?
Rebel
Because when you do too many, then they get bad.
I don't like the.
But of course,
rebels.
that's
I don't
true of
like
everything.
that.
Everything in moderation, people.
The wrench should still be a solution.
Even too much oxygen, first you go blind, then you die
Let's keep it
from
on.
oxygen poisoning.
All right, let's do all that. Let's see how that changes stuff up today. I don't want big head mode.
Because it's
ridiculous.
all
Anthony to jump here.
about moderation, okay? Don't do drugs, they're bad. If you do drugs, then you're bad,
It's
okay?
kind of weird that you have to
Fucking
not
South
press
Park.
jump to jump further. That's so weird to me. To me, it's like intuitive. You must press jump to get further, but in this game, that's not the case.
Water poisoning.
I pressed
Like
jump.
that woman who died from a radio
I
contest.
literally just said you have to
Hold
not
your
press
Wii
jump,
from a
and I
Wii.
pressed jump.
Yeah, hold your Wii for a Nintendo Wii contest. When they were very, very popular and very hard to get. Chug a bunch of water, don't pee, and then she died from water poisoning.
Sorry, close the door.
Radio station got sued for that. Although her kids did get a Wii,
Oh, yeah, look at that.
the radio station gave the kids a Wii.
That's cool. Where's my,
We're sorry you lost your mom. Here's a Nintendo Wii
here
to make up for it.
Where's the new shotgun? There it is. A little hard to play. I'm doing well today. Thank you for asking. I was telling everyone
Like, oh man, that's fucked up.
the games I'm playing are great, and coming out of the tail end of basically 2 months, I didn't know what was going to happen with my shooting.
And like, they're like, well, she should have known. It's like,
because of the
how often does water poisoning come across the news? How often does anyone even hear about water poisoning?
You're gonna be all right, so
Like-
I'm actually pretty happy.
If I didn't know about it, I wouldn't even think of it, but I do know about it. But how many people know about it? How many people think about it? Like, it's not a thing in America.
So with 98 votes, it's 33% for camo, 30% for red. I'll let it go for like another minute or two. It's gone for around 7 minutes.
Alright, well, I've ranted on long enough. I'm going to let you guys go. Thank you for watching. As always, like, subscribe, comment down below, and have one hell of a day.